Okay, so I'm recording this after doing yesterday's live stream. If you haven't checked it out, check it out. We did a couple of the new quests that have been introduced into World. They're pretty fun. A lot shorter than I thought. Maybe its length depends on if you're playing with other people, though. Then again, I feel like one of them might trip you up. But it depends. But it was fun. It was fun. I enjoyed it. I'm really excited. I can't wait to see more quests get added. If you don't want any like spoilers, then I guess like don't watch the whole live stream. And if you're gonna go into the quests, I suggest grinding for bits, and the best way to grind for bits is Kazuhimon, which is in the cave. So yeah. Taking a swig of water, and we're gonna move right on. 42, which is a big percentage of you watching right now are not subscribed. That is nuts. Do yourself a favor, subscribe to the channel. We do lots of Digimon on this channel. And that's pretty much the main draw of the channel so far. I do have other things, but for now, if you want your Digimon VPet stuff, this is probably the best channel you're going to get it from, because I upload daily. And that's pretty much it. I like to think I also have somewhat of a nice personality. I think people are now kind of down for that. I think I would consider myself a personality by now. I don't really know how other people feel about that. Or myself, I don't know how I feel about that. So let's do something important, and that is getting this damn effort bar leveled up. This is important, guys, because this is something I've been lacking on, and this is why I've been losing so much. Effort is important. Do not let anyone tell you otherwise. I don't think anyone would tell you otherwise other than me a couple months ago. Effort actually does matter. Effort is, the higher effort your Digimon is, the stronger it is, just flat out. Even in classic battles, I believe, effort is like a hidden stat. Effort did exist on the original Digital Monsters Digimon VPets. I was gonna say Digivice. You almost caught me slipping there. But, yeah, effort was a hidden stat in the OG Digital Monsters VPets, and what it was is that the more you trained, the more it kind of brought that meter up, and it made your Digimon stronger. It actually did. You could train the hell out of a rookie, and it has a better chance of defeating a higher Digimon if that Digimon didn't have as much effort, if it didn't train as much. And like I said, that is super important, especially for the upcoming tournament. For some reason you don't have a lot of effort. That's fine. I think this is quicker. So personally, me, I find this quicker. So what you do, you pick one side. This is the single training. Right when you see the wall, you back out. So single training is if you're only on one Digimon. Double training will be when you're seeing both, which is what you saw, which this is the classic version 1 training. But if you go over here, this is more of the, I think version 3 has this, version 4 might have this too. It's breaking the wall. And if you break the wall, the moment you break the wall, right there, you back out. And that actually does count. And so my effort, as you can see, is high. I usually do the wall training method to quickly train my Digimon. I know other people do other things. Some people use the method where you, like this, where you kind of just train them and then you just kind of randomly push. Or you remember the pattern and then you do it like that because it does it for both. But I personally feel like the wall method is quicker. That's what I always used to do back when I was really big into actually training my goddamn Digimon. But that is something you guys should take a note of if you guys are running the Digimon 20ths and you're fighting other people online, or just fighting other people you know in real life. Effort is important. You want all 4 effort hearts full if you want to do better and have a higher chance of winning. You also want to make sure that your hunger and your strength meter are also full. Those being low, from what I have been told by Blue, does also affect how strong your Digimon is. So you want pretty much full bars all around. You want full effort, full hunger, full strength, all that good stuff, and you'll be good. So this device, as you can see, we're still here at perfect. I mean, normally we wouldn't be anywhere else, honestly. By now, you don't really get to Mega till like, I don't know. I think it takes like day 9. It takes a couple days. Usually when you get to Mega. So we're pausing it here because remember, that tournament is coming up. So we're actually going to tab the device. I don't know if I've talked about this again. I usually don't like repeating myself a lot, but we got a lot of newbies, so I don't mind repeating myself now. This is the tab. This comes with your device. This is specifically the one from the American ones. These are really nice because they're plastic. The Japanese one come with cardboard ones, and they do get wear and tear, and they can kind of, you know, break down. These plastic ones last a lot longer, and I prefer these. You're going to put the tab back into the device, just like that, just like how it came. It came like this, remember? You put it back in the back where it was initially, on this side. You can see, because this is the clear one, this is where the speaker is. It's on this side where the battery door is. You flip it around, and it is off. This has cut off the contact of the battery to the actual battery contacts, which means it's a good way to pause this. So when we pull this out, we go to load, and you can put any time in, but put a time where they're going to be up, so I put like 11 a.m. As you can see, they're back here, they're fine. They're going to have low hunger and strength for some weird reason. I don't know why, they always do that every time you pull a tab. But whenever I say tab them, this is what I'm talking about. You're going to put the tab in, that pretty much pauses the device. It also keeps the battery from corroding, because you don't want to just leave the battery in here because the battery's going to drain, 1, or 2, the battery can burst, and you really don't want that, because that could completely just utterly completely destroy the device if a battery leaks for that long. You don't really have to worry about that too much with these modern devices, because they have to be lying around for a while to get like that, but still, you want to be careful. You don't want to just kind of do that. So yeah, that's another little trick about the Digimon 20ths, and really any modern Digimon device except for like the Pendulum 20th. The Pendulum 20th doesn't like to get tabbed. You're gonna have to pull the battery out of that thing. But the Digimon 20th, the Digimon X, hopefully the Pendulum Z, we'll see when those come out. You just put that tab right back in, and you're good. You don't really have to worry too much about the device running, the battery running out, all that stuff. So I'm tabbing it because, of course, like I said before, we got the tournament coming up. They have to stay at the perfect level. I don't want to evolution fail, and because of that, because I don't want them to evolution fail, I'm just straight up pausing them. If you want to keep your Digimon at the perfect level, you could, of course, rack up a bunch of care mistakes, which means you're not going to go to Mega, which means that they're not going to evolve. But then you got to keep an eye on them, because if they evolution fail, they're going to want to die, because that's just what happens, because they reach their kind of their time and they want out. So that is, you know, a balance essentially when it comes to raising Digimon, especially on the Digimon 20th. So yeah, just a quick kind of tips and trick episode, giving my thoughts and my own tips and tricks that I kind of picked up as I've been playing with these. I mean, this is it's 2020 currently, and I've been playing with the Digimon 20th since about 2016, which is quite a while. You know, I had the original Digimon 20th that came out in Japan. I bought the Wave 2 Japanese 20th. I bought the Wave 1 English 20th. I haven't bought a Wave 2 yet, but we do, of course, have the Wave 3 right here. So yeah, that's it for me. I hope this was useful for you. If it was, let me know in the comments down below. Feel free to leave any questions about the Digimon 20th. I know, yeah, this is the official Digimon 20th hatch, so I'm interested in seeing what other people, you know, think / feel about this, you know, this device, and you know, any questions regarding it, because it is a little complicated for newcomers. So I don't blame anyone for having any questions. Remember, there's no stupid questions, just stupid people. But that's fine. You're not stupid for asking a question. don't worry about it. Ask the question. If I know, I'll be able to help you out. As always, on my Discord, the VPet Nursery is beginner friendly. Any questions about any Digimon device, even a Tamagotchi if you want to, you can leave it in the VPet Nursery. You can also leave updates on your own Digimon in the VPet Nursery, and they will, anyone in there, including myself, will help you out. I don't feel bad about telling people, because like I said, these things are a little complicated. It takes some time to get used to it. It took me some time to get used to it as well. I wasn't an expert at this when these first came out either. Really, no one was. Most of the people that are in the community now have been in the community since at least 2016 when these dropped first, so they're kind of experts on these devices. And we're always welcome to tell people what we think about them, and also some tips and tricks that we learned along the way, because it makes the device a lot more fun, in my opinion. So yeah, that's it. Huge shout out to my patrons. I really do appreciate it. Thank you guys so much for watching and supporting the channel. I really do appreciate it. Again, if you're one of those 42%, y'all need to step your game up and subscribe. Like this video, comment, let me know what you guys are doing. I don't know what anyone's raising. Everyone's been pretty quiet. I know what Megatron Decepticon's raising, but a few of you guys, I have no idea what you guys are raising. So let me know in the comments down below. I'd like to see what the tournament pool is going to look like. It's going to be very interesting. I've seen some people who are raising like top line Digimon and just stopping at the perfect level, which I think is interesting. Me personally, I think, oh, perfect level, let me go with a Teenymon or a Trashmon, but other people are just saying, I want to raise this, and I'll just stop at perfect. So I find that interesting. So let me know what you've done given the current constrictions, you know what I mean? So yeah, that's it. For reals, bye. Bye.